The next chapter of Shaw football is being formed right here on this practice field. But it's no walk in the park.
Do it again!
This is all part of redesigning what Shaw football means to the city. The coaching staff hopes that if their players are challenged, pushed, and forged in tough practices here, then when game time comes along, they'll be ready.
If I don't challenge them now, the first challenge will be on the football field on Friday night. And I don't want that to be the first time that they're challenged. So by the time we hit the field, I want them to be battle tested. I want to know who the guys are that I have going to war with me. And so yes, we challenge them every day. Every day they're going to be challenged physically, mentally, as well as emotionally, because it gets a little rowdy in here. And so the first time that they get into it or something happens on the field, they won't be shell-shocked.
The players are also well aware that these days, Shaw football is an afterthought in Columbus. It's a perception these Raiders are dead set on changing.
It would mean a lot to not just me, but to also the school and open up what Shaw really is, because people think that we're a losing program, but Shaw, we're working to change that.
Us going far this year and winning this year, it'll put a name for us. Like, everybody has been thinking of Shaw as like a losing school the past few years, but we want to make a change and like flip it around. And so for the next couple years, next decades or whatever, like we'll have a name for ourselves. Like, yeah, we started this.
I just want to make history. I want to make a legacy. I want to be a household name, and I want my teammates to be household names too.
Raiders on me, Raiders on three. 1, 2, 3. Raiders!
Drive! There's a relentless dedication to this season's mantra: attack the process. It's a mentality to not just sit back and wait for results.
I think we're the hardest working team in the city, but truly believe that. I don't think nobody gonna outwork us this season. I think we fully got it in the bag this year.
And that hard work has also grown a new hunger for competition.
Ball on the ground, ball on the ground, ball on the ground.
Head coach Johnny Garner wants his team to be ready to play at any time and any place.
With no back down, no retreat, nasty. Just a rowdy group that's ready to line it down. If you spot that ball in the parking lot, we're ready to line it down and play some ball. So that's what I'm looking for.
Under center now. On the ground this time, it's the man Jenkins.
In the past, the Shaw Raiders have carved out their own successful journey. They also realize this new generation of Raiders should not follow their exact footsteps.
We want them to find their own identity. And that's what I tell Coach G. Be the very best version of you that you can be. I don't want you to be a miniature me. I want you to do what you do. You have a motto that says, attack the process. Continue to attack the process and do what you feel is right. Are you gonna make mistakes along the way? Of course you are. I did and everyone else do, but have your own foundation, have your own saying, build your own legacy, and in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that he's going to do that.
While times have changed, we asked some former Raiders what piece of advice they would give their current Raiders to help them succeed.
You grind hard, you work hard. Even if your name's on the depth chart, still don't come at it like your name on the depth chart. You always come at it as if somebody's above you. So if you're not working, somebody else working. So you gotta work, you gotta train, you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta have effort.
Man, I think it starts with just being committed to your coaches and being committed to each other as a team, because it starts in the summer right now. Each and every player needs to be dedicated to that summer workout and programming that the coaches are putting in place that's going to prepare them to get to the next level.
You have to treat it like a job. It's something that you can't call in sick, you can't take days off. If you want that promotion and you want to work hard and get paid, you have to be there every day. You have to stay in that weight room. You have to listen to your coaches. You have to be coachable. And then also off the field, you can't be distracted or cause distractions off the field when it comes to your education and your home life. So all in all, you have to be all in.
A lot of that is hard work and discipline, but also perseverance. I understand if you're trying to be an elite football player, there may be 1 or 2 elite football players in front of you, but that doesn't mean you can run away from it. And so when you're met with those obstacles, possibly tough competition, don't run from it, face it head on.
Everybody has to be on the same page. You're not bigger than the team. You are Shaw, and your individual success comes with team success. When your team is successful, everybody eats, everybody is successful.
There's also a new enthusiasm around Shaw football. It has some former Raiders amped up for the new season. And while everyone roots for the Bi-City area, It's just a little different when your alma mater carries the banner for Columbus.
Oh, man, it would mean the world to us. Because despite what people think, we love Shaw. We want to see Shaw successful. I mean, yeah, we going to support any school in the Bi-City area. Like, you know, we got former players at Carver and Central, wherever else. So we're going to root for them, but we know where home at. We know where that bread has always been buttered. And that's what Shaw you.
Any team in the city that has success, we're going to support, you know, Carver, Central, whatever. But I can say I'm a little tired of not being able to root for my team. I've been waiting a long time to, you know, go out and be able to trash talk a little bit to the guys that I know around me, you know, who play Georgia ball.
Oh, it'll be a whole blessing, you know, and I told myself after coaching Little League, I'm going to come back out, Shaw, catch a couple games, catch a couple practices, give a couple knowledge, whatever I can do, just to see them back on top.
And from what I've seen and what I've heard, they're putting in the work, they're dedicated, and that's what you have to be, you know. Never give anything less than your best. Always give 100%, always give everything you can, and they will be at the top again. So it's just a matter of embracing that mentality and that rich bloodline that they actually have.
The team's fire has been redesigned by a new coaching staff, all in efforts to reclaim the glory for Shaw High football. But what would a successful season actually look like for the team?
The perfect season for Shaw for me would be winning the region championship, going undefeated in the region, and making the playoff run.
I want to beat all the teams in our region, and I also want to make a good playoff run and maybe get a ring.
I'm trying to go to Atlanta, go to Georgia State. It look real nice down there every time teams play. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Training camp ends this week, and this Friday, it's finally game day.
1, 2, 3. Ready. 1, 5, 6. Ready.